Hello, welcome to Plot the Plates. I've been tagged by Sean James Cameron. The tag was three things I've learnt this year. So number one. It's going to be a simple one, and it's going to get harder and harder for me to make this video. So if you can, try to bear with me to the end, and it's not going to be easy. Right, number one, no dig beds. Yeah, we gave no big beds a trial this year. I haven't done any videos of them, but I'll do one shortly, like a sort of plot update. And it was really successful. We were really pleased with it. And now we're trying to do 2 raised beds. One of them we've sort of done, and the other one looks more like a pond. You know, the rain we've had, you all know about that, and some people know more than others. So that was number 2, no dig. And number 1, no dig. Number 2 is YouTube. This year, I've lost my YouTube script. Anyway, I'll just do it without a script. This year, I learned YouTube can take your channel away just like that. No warning, no explanation, and no reason why. You know, nothing at all. Gone. Poof. So my advice to you, back all your videos up. Make sure you got them backed up. I think what YouTube are doing is actually going to bring them down eventually. We've seen big internet companies in the past. It's not really YouTube, is it? It's Google. But we've seen big internet companies in the past, haven't we? Huge ones. Where are they today? They're absolutely nowhere. Nowhere. I've even forgotten the names of some of them. But I know I've been around the internet a long time. You may never have heard of them. When you, if you contact them, you don't get any explanation of why they've taken your channel down. You don't get, I don't think, explanation or anything. All you get is terms and conditions. Terms and conditions. Terms and conditions change all the time. If you can keep track of them, you're better than I am. In December the 10th, there's going to be a change of conditions. So you might want to read those. Anyway, I think that's enough on YouTube, don't you? I think you got the message. YouTube is not your friend. Okay? So we're going to number 3, and this is the hard one. This year, I learned to cry. I don't mean I learned to cry, but I learned to cry. This is going to be the hardest video I'm ever going to make, by the way, if I get to the end. We had a Christian marriage, and the words you all would know if you had a Christian marriage. I take you to be my wife, to heavens of old, for better, for worse. For richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health. No, my wife's not dying, neither am I. No, neither am I. On Sunday I thought I was dying. because here I am in hospital again. My wife thought I was dying, but I'm not. In fact, I'm quite better than Sunday. I might be better than I was before Sunday. Anyway, the story's not really about my health. The story's about me crying. So we've been married 41 years. When we had our first child, she died at full term. And my wife, she cried every day, hourly. Every time there was an advert on the TV, she cried. I never cried. I guess you can say it's the manly thing. Well, I'm crying now because this year I cried for the first time about our baby. Excuse me, just going to blow my nose. I cried in front of my wife. She didn't know why I was crying. And I couldn't stop crying. And I still can't stop crying. I had some notes, but I'm not reading them now. I think I've got 40 odd years to catch up on of crying, and it's really hard. So if you're a man and you've lost your child, especially if you're first child, no, it probably don't make any difference. Allow yourself to cry. I wish I did. I'm just going to flick through my notes to get to the end bit because I'm finding this very hard. Excuse me a minute. I'll just go back to I will go back to the health bit. I've had over the last few years and a lot more, I've had quite a few health issues. My wife's always there beside me, and she will be in a couple of hours' time. And here I am back in hospital again. But I'm leaving today. I'm being discharged, so that's very good. I've lost my track of here, am I? Please excuse it. I'm sure you understand. Hang on, I'm going to try and flick through it again. Well, I think I'm going to sort of roll it up here. I think you got the idea, haven't you? Anyway. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and say anything you like. If you didn't like it, please give it a thumbs down and tell me why you did it. I'd be interested. I'm not sure if I told you who tagged me at the beginning, or even if I did that bit. Anyway, just to make sure, the tag is what 3 things you learned this year. And then I was tagged by Sean James Cameron, and most of you would know Sean James Cameron if you're in the gardening videos. So I got to nominate 3 more, and I've tried to pick people who I think have got sort of like a affinity to what I've been talking about, and to where I am at the moment in this hospital. My outtake is going to be out of the window that's just there on the side. Some people will know who the types, what parts of this video relate to some of those people, and some may not. Anyway, my first one is Cumbrian Homestead. I'll put links down the bottom. It won't be today, because, well, it might be tomorrow, but it won't be today. And I'll put links to all of them, so please go and visit their channel, see how they're getting on. And so the first one was Cumbrian Homestead. The next one is Nick's Allotment. He's up in the Eastern Way. I've actually been to his plot. Nice bloke. So that was Nick's Allotment. I think a lot of you may know him as well. And the last one is Erica's Little Garden. I don't know much about Erica. I know a little bit. That's why she's being tagged, because I know a little bit of information. So I think I'm going to give it call it a day there. I'm going to wish you happy gardening, happy Christmas, and let's have a nice new year. Bye bye. Well, this is looking out of my window. It's the main road in. There are other routes in. 2, I think. 2 more routes. So you come along this road here, into the roundabout. You can go left or right to find car parking. Or you go straight through. Can't park down here. But you can drop people off. If you go down to that next roundabout over there, turn left, where that car's going, he's headed to the multi-storey car park. It's on top of the hospital. It's very good. In the distance, you're not going to be able to see it, it's a bit cloudy today, but trust me, in the distance there's the second Severn crossing. You can actually see it from here. I seen it yesterday, and I think yesterday I could see Wales as well, which is the other side of it. And the second Severn crossing obviously goes over the River Severn. The main entrance to the hospital is down here, just down there. There's a statue in the lawn. See if I can get him. There's a lion. There you go. There's a lion in the lawn. So that is Southmead Hospital, Bristol. I used to work here. I used to know myself around here very well. Now I don't. It's all new. Some of those are old buildings over there, but a lot of it is new now. Old buildings are gone. A bit sad at the time, but actually it's a very good hospital. I would recommend it. So, just goodbye from me again. Bye bye.